for today, multiplying and dividing fractions. Actually, multiplying and dividing fractions is super easy. I know that's like hard to think about, hard to understand. Adding and subtracting fractions is difficult because there's a whole bunch of steps. Multiplying and dividing, so easy. Okay, yeah. So here's what we do. Here's what we do. Multiplying and dividing fractions, so easy. All you do is top times top, bottom times bottom. That's what we do. That's how we roll. Five times 15. Let me think if I could do that in my head. That's going to be 30, 60, 75. 7 times 3 is 21. Do you know anything that goes into both 75 and 21? Nah, chill. Yeah, 3. 3 goes into 75 25 times. 3 goes into 21 7 times. And that's going to be our final reduced answer. Or you could have used your calculator to reduce it. Next problem, problem number 2. By the way, problem number 2, division with fractions always makes me hungry. It makes me think of KFC. KFC. Who likes KFC? Oh, yeah, great company. I have it. I have it stuck. I have it stuck in my head that when you divide fractions, I think KFC. I automatically think, oh, because when you divide fractions, here's what you got to do. You have to keep, change, flip. What can I tell you? Nothing's perfect. KCF. I still think of KFC. Keep, change, flip. Keep, change, flip. So we're going to keep the first one. We're going to change the sign. We're going to flip that second. Flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. And this is going to be step 1. Nice. Now we got a normal multiplication problem, right? We're going to do step 2. It's going to be multiply and simplify. Yep, multiply and simplify. Here we go. Here we go. So we are multiplying it up. Top times top, bottom times bottom. 7 times 15. Yep. 5 times 3 is 15. 7 times 15, I think, is 30, 60, 90. I think it's 105. And what goes into both of these guys? You know, to be honest with you, I'm not too sure. Let me use my calculator. I know 5 goes in, but I don't. Let's just say I'm feeling kind of lazy right now. Hit enter, math, convert that to a fraction. Thank you. And there we go. Anybody watch the Food Channel? Bam. Bam. So here we go. It's not always the case that we will have just one operation going on, but we could have many. So here we go. Here we go. How do you do a problem like this? You do this first. Order of operations. KFC. KFC. Ooh, I almost messed up. I kept the first one, changed the sign. Gotta flip it. Yep, that's what we do first. Right? And then here's what we do second. Here's what we do second. We're going to do 5 times 3 times 11 on top. 7 times 15 times 3 on the bottom. Okay. Now let's do this. Who's got their calculadora? You know what I named my calculadora? Dora, the Explorer. Okay. Calculadora, come on, let's multiply these up. Come on, guys. Come on, class. 5 times 3 times 11. It's 165. Nice. Steph, what'd you get for the bottom? Oh, okay. Guys, what are you doing in the bottom? Let's do this, man. Let's do this. 7 times 15 times 3. 315. Now, who could reduce that in their head? Okay. Who's feeling real lazy and wants to do it in a calculator? Jess? 5 goes into both of them, but what's the final fraction? All right, let's see if you're right. Let's clear that off. 165 divided by 315. Math, you were close. It's really close to a half. It's 11 over 21. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. We get 3/4 pound of turkey. 3/4 pound of turkey at $5 a pound. Are you going to pay more than $5 or less than $5 for it? Less than $5. We only got 3/4 of it. I don't know, maybe, but here's how you find it out. You find out how much you're going to pay by doing 3/4 times 5. Yeah, we also have to pay tax. Forgot about that. And then 3.5. Now watch what you can do if you get real sneaky and good at numbers. 3.5. Give me that as an easy number, not a fraction. 3.5. Yeah. 3.5. Man, I bought a lot of cheese. 3.5 pounds of cheese. That's a lot. No. At $3 a pound. How much is that? About. Yeah. No, you're around the right total now. Okay. What about a half a pound of salami? How much am I paying?
$2.50. I'll buy like a pound of turkey.
Half pound of salami at $6 a pound.
$3.
Yeah. Very nice, guys. Here's what we got to do. We got to tally that up. We got to find our bill. Okay, so we're going to punch it into our calculator. We punch it all into our calculator. It turned out we're going to pay $17.25 for all of our sandwich meats. We're going to tag on the tax later. Hold on one second. Right? We're not finished, and this is my point. A lot of times in this class, you'll do your calculations and go, I'm done. But are we done?
No.
Nah, chill. You know why? Because the question really is, how much change from $20? And that's the key, right? Always read the end of the word problem. That's typically what they're asking for. Yeah, of course, it's going to be $2.75. $20 minus $17.25 is $2.75. Man. That's our answer. Last problem of the day. Last problem of the day. Believe it or not, this one's pretty tricky. Okay, let's do this. Last problem. So 3/4 of a pie is on the table. We talked about some good pies that we like. You eat 1/3 of it. How much is left? Here's my question to you. Right? Does this problem involve subtraction? Because that kind of makes sense in my mind. I eat 1/3 of it. I take it away. Or does it involve multiplication or division somehow, because maybe that's what we learned today? Okay. You think it's subtraction? Okay. Let's think. Let's think for a minute. The first approach I'm going to go with, believe it or not, is going to be the multiplication approach. And here's what I'm going to say. I had 3/4 of a pie on the table, right? And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply that by 1/3, because that will tell me how much of the pie I just ate, right? I ate 1/3 of it. And 3/4 times 1/3, that's going to be 3/12, which is 1/4, right? That's how much I ate. How much I ate, okay? But the question asks, how much is left? And so we started with we started with 3/4. And if we subtract, all right, sorry we had a fire drill. So where are we going with this? So we had 3/4 of the pie. 1/4 is how much I ate. Subtract from the 3/4 the 1/4, and you get that there should be 2/4 or a half remaining. Let me show you why it is you can't just subtract straight off the bat. Here's why you cannot subtract straight off the bat. It tells you that you have 3/4 of a pie, right? Suppose you try and subtract away the slice that you ate, that being 1/3. That's not what the directions say. The directions say you ate 1/3 of 3/4, not that you ate a slice the size of 1/3. So you can't just subtract these two straight off the bat. That's why that will not work. Your homework for tonight, it is from our packet 1, 2, 4, 8, 9, and 12.